god, why'd we get up so early?
Better wake up, Brooke. It's 460 miles to Palm Onions and Wisconsin Dells.
I mean, oh my god. Well, Wisconsin Dells is totally worth it, though. I mean, their breakfast is amazing. #1 tourist place in Wisconsin Dells for breakfast.
You trying to turn me into a foodie, Brooke?
What's a foodie?
After Tony claimed I was turning him into a foodie, I was so confused. What is a foodie, and was I in fact one of them? So I did some research, and according to Wikipedia, foodie is a person who has an ardent or refined interest in food and alcoholic beverages, and who seeks new food experiences as a hobby rather than simply eating out of convenience or hunger. After reading this, I thought, man, Tony might be right. And after doing more research, I found that there were different types of foodies based on their interests and activities, and came to the conclusion that my friends and I could be labeled as culinary tourist foodies, which is defined as a foodie who does culinary tourism, which Wikipedia defines as the exploration of food as a purpose of tourism and the pursuit of unique and memorable eating and drinking experiences both near and far. This is exactly what my friends and I do. We ask each other what kind of foods we're in the mood for, search for top-rated places, find the location, and then just drive. The first example that came to mind is when my friends and I were craving donuts, and we're just sick of eating Dunkin' Donuts, so we searched for top-rated donut shops, and one in Kalamazoo, Michigan popped up. It had 78 reviews and a 5-star rating. Once we saw this, the plan was made, and we got in the car and drove from Champaign to Kalamazoo. Unfortunately, all the footage I have of that night was a Snapchat picture of the 1.5 gallons of milk we bought and a Snapchat video of us in our hotel room, ready to sample all the popular donuts the place was known for. And if you are wondering, yes, their donuts were delicious and totally worth the drive. And this is only one example. My friends and I go on foodie road trips at least once or twice, sometimes even 3 times a month, no matter how far away. So anyway, after doing some research and thinking of reasons why this label foodie might be true, I wanted to hear back from Tony and ask why he used this word, and then ask him about the trips we've gone on together that would classify us as foodies. So, Tony, I was looking at our past footage from our first trip to Wisconsin, and you mentioned that word foodie. Why did you mention that word?
Because I believe a foodie is somebody who goes to new places and tries new food as a hobby, not just out of hunger.
Well, that makes sense because I did some research on that, and we actually qualify as foodies.
So, like when I came down to Champaign, you showed me all these new places I've never been to.
Yeah, kind of like that, because technically you were a tourist when you came down to Champaign for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Like when we went to Froyo, I've never had frozen yogurt before.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy that you've never had froyo before, so I wanted to take you to this new place on campus called Orange Leaf, and they usually have hook deals for 25% off froyo, so I was like, okay, let's go. So how did you think that place was?
In Orange Leaf, I really like that you can take sample cups and choose from the many different flavors. I picked the Reese's because I really love Reese's as a candy bar, so I used it as a frozen yogurt. I like it personally better than ice cream, especially the part where you can make your own toppings and put them on there, and then you can pay per serving, like as in weight. You don't have to pay for anything that you don't want to eat.
Yeah, I like those facts too. And oh, that Reese's froyo is like the best thing ever. I remember when you took your first bite and you were like, ooh, this is good. And I could totally tell I got you hooked on froyo after that. Of course, if I'm going to take you to the popular places in Champaign-Urbana, of course I'm going to take you to the classic barbecue place, Black Dog.
Yes, Black Dog is very good. I'm a great big barbecue fan, and Black Dog has a variety of different barbecue sauces, flavors, meats. I ordered the beef brisket and chicken with potato casserole and french fries, and everything on the plate was very good, especially the beef brisket and the potato casserole. I love the atmosphere in the place. It's kind of like a pub eatery. It's just a great personalized place that makes you feel home and welcome.
Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh, they have the best barbecue ever. And every time someone asks, where do you think I should go to eat when I go down to Champaign-Urbana? They always say you should go to Black Dog. And it has a 4.5-star rating, and the place is amazing. And ever since I took you there, we've been going there every time you come down ever since. Then, of course, if you're gonna go to another interesting restaurant, one of the top rated places on Green Street is Sakanaya. And I know you've never eaten sushi before. So, how did that go?
Yes, the Sakanaya is so good. I like it so much. Brooke got me hooked on sushi because of Sakanaya. I really like the atmosphere in Sakanaya. I like I never knew how to use chopsticks. Brooke showed me how to do that as well. They have a variety of different sushis, and I can't remember which one it was I had. What did you?
We had the shrimp tempura and Cali Crunch and the Yaya roll.
They're both really, really good, and I definitely recommend going there because I'm a person that did not like sushi, and it got me hooked.
Yeah, I like getting people addicted to sushi. And I love the fact that I was the one who taught you how to use chopsticks. After this, I think it's totally fair to say that Tony was definitely a foodie, for he experienced new types of food that were popular in the Champaign-Urbana area. So then, if that was true for Tony, then doesn't that mean I'm a foodie as well? Because I also travel to pursue memorable eating experiences. To prove this, I interviewed Tony about the trips we've been taking. So, Tony, how do you feel about us going on our road trips to go to new places in different states? Okay, fine. I'll start. So, for our first trip, we went to Wisconsin, which was how many miles away?
Approximately 460.
How many hours of driving did we do?
I can't remember. There's so many.
Yeah. So basically, we went to Paul Bunyan's, which is the number one breakfast tourist place to go to while you're in Wisconsin Dells. And I wanted to show Tony that place. So, Tony, what did you think about it?
I really like Paul Bunyan's food. The breakfast there, it's all you can eat breakfast. I My favorite part of the breakfast was the donuts and the meats. They have the sausage links and what was it?
Ham.
Ham. Ham was really good as well. Yes.
But, yeah. And then also the scenery. It's all like, oh man, what's that called? Like lumberjacky, and is that even a word? Whatever. Lumberjacky, and so like family style, and it's been open for years, so it's really nice there. And totally worth the drive. Another trip that we took was to Cincinnati, Ohio to go to Fusion. How many miles did we drive for that one?
400?
Yeah, I think it was about 400. Yeah, that was a long drive. But it was interesting to drive through Indiana all the way to Ohio. Why did we have to go there again?
Because it's Chipotle of sushi.
Yeah, because of the ratings. So we look for sushi places in different states, and Ohio's popped up, and it had a really high rating, and people kept calling it the Chipotle of sushi. So we just had to go there.
Yes, you can build your own sushi rolls for a very low price.
Yeah. The atmosphere there was good, and you get free drinks, so that's pretty awesome too.
Well, we got free drinks because we were first time there.
Well, yeah. Okay. You get free drinks if it's your first time there. But the atmosphere was awesome. The building was really cool. And then they had that random rice in the middle,
Yeah.
which was kind of weird, but kind of awesome at the same time. Yeah.
And I also like that you can use cooked protein in your sushi. It's a good
Yeah.
option.
Yeah. Tony doesn't like raw sushi.
It's a good option if you do not like, or you're just starting to eat sushi.
Oh, I should say raw fish, not
Yes.
raw sushi. But yeah, I really like that place a lot. And these are just two of the many road trips Tony and I have gone on for food. We go for random reasons and for serious ones. But every trip is unique, and I love that I can experience new restaurants and foods with my friends. I'm so glad Tony gave me a word to describe what my friends and I are for what we love doing, and I can't wait to add more experiences to our list. Therefore, I think it's fair to say that I am definitely a foodie, for I meet the criteria, because I pursue new and memorable eating experiences as a hobby no matter how far. And of course, I love food.